get it so that women could vote in the United States. Yeah, baby. Why was that so hard? Shouldn't have been so hard. Shouldn't have been taken so long, but it did. And they crossed that line. And there were a lot of men that were involved in crossing that line too, helping out with that struggle. Yeah. And believe, it was less than 100 years ago. Amazing. So my grandmother, when she was born into a world where women could not vote. How weird is that? My grandmother was born in 1917. At that time, women didn't have the vote. They didn't have the brains, so it was deemed. It took another 3 years, you just might want to make a note. Well, a whole lot of women work real hard to change the dominant paradigm. It took a lot of effort and time, but they finally crossed the line. These women were jailed for speaking out, but their sense of justice, well, it wouldn't be routed out. So they marched and they leafleted it was a freedom of speech. They knew that reason would finally be reached, and a whole lot of people work real hard to change the dominant paradigm. It took a lot of effort and time, but they finally crossed the line. Well, they finally crossed the line. Yeah, they finally crossed the line. Well, they finally crossed the line. Just in time, they crossed the line. They crossed the line. It was even illegal to print stuff about the body, just the basics of female physiology, or to share with a woman now her family to plan. It was for the sake of this that the ladies took a stand, and a whole lot of women worked real hard for to change the dominance paradigm. It took a lot of effort and time, but they finally crossed the line. Well, they finally crossed the line. Yeah, they finally crossed the line. Well, they finally crossed the line. Just in time, they crossed the line. They crossed the line. Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Lucretia Mott, and Julie Ward, Lucy Stone, and Margaret Sanger, and all the rest. We give thanks to you, we give thanks to you, we give thanks to you, we give thanks to you. Thank you very much. I like to use different tunings. That's why I have two guitars. I'm going to go into one right now. This is going to be an open G tuning for all you guitar players out there. And this song's called Flyways Zone. Any birders out there? No bird? Yeah? Yeah? All right. So you know what a flyaway zone is then, right? So for those of you who aren't as enthusiastic about birds as me and this young lady over there, a flyway zone is the route, basically, that birds take when they're migrating north or south seasonally. Oftentimes a coastline, like the west coast or the east coast, or a major river, like the Mississippi River. In this case, the Mississippi River is the flyway zone I'm talking about. I wrote this song in Minnesota. Yeah. I've become quite a fan of the state, actually. But I was doing a lot of traveling at the time. And I was doing the same kind of traveling every year at the same time of year, taking the same route. So I began to feel like I was migrating. And I began to judge my progress by that of the birds. Hence this song. Oh goodness, something might not be right here. Hold on. There we go. It truly is an addiction, this open tuning thing. But guess what? There's a 12 fret program for it. Ooh, bad. There we go. I'm going to start over again. Here we go. Yeehaw. There we go. Minnesota flyway zone, the river winds and takes me home, waiting for the flocks of birds to show me where to go. The silver maples have shaded me, now they're gonna color me. Chilly nights are coming soon, gold will come from green, and the wind blows across the prairie, bringing with it rain to clear the air. And as sure as the sun rises, I will sing again. The pelicans have returned this year. After 3 years they had disappeared. The flooding has subsided. In their absence they've grown dearer. Oak forest opens to prairie, a shadow of what it once had been. These pockets of true beauty are all we have, it seems. And the wind blows across the prairie, bringing with it rain to clear the air. And as sure as the sun rises, I will sing again. I wandered all across these lands, what time and time again. Still I wonder where all the lost beauty she went, or where our travels will have an end. Autumn is advancing on us. The wind blows straight from Canada. It's time to move on further before the snow she finds us. I'm longing for my home to find. I'm longing we be like, and the wind blows across the prairie, bringing with it rain to clear the air, and as sure as the sun rises, I will sing again. Oh yes, oh yes, I will sing again. Thank you very much. This one's called Balm for the Soul. And that is B-A-L-M, not B-O-M-B. Don't want to get those confused. And again, my name is Carolyn Cruso. I live on Orcas Island. I travel all around the country with my music. And there's a tip receptacle there. You can help keep me going down the road. And I've got CDs here if you'd like to take the music home with you, or you want to buy one for a friend for a holiday gift. You can take cash, check, or credit card. If you want to buy one while I'm still up here on the stage, you don't have time to wait for my break, you can just self-serve, although you can't do that with a credit card. That you have to wait for me for. And there's a mailing list up here too. Get on it and I'll send you my monthly newsletter, let you know where I'm playing, what's going on, new recordings and such. Okay, Balm for the Soul. She's just looking to put a little salve on her wounds. Well, she's not even to the rebound stage yet. Just someone who can kiss her for hours and not even reach for her breath. You appeared at the right moment and your shoulder got wet, and a silent song it sounded in your ears. Just a little bump. Soul, someone who won't make a before, a little bump for her soul, yeah, yeah. Just a little bump for her soul, someone who won't make a before, a little bump for her soul. It was modern, yeah, no gritted letters with their coffee stains and finger smudges and cross-outs and misspellings. You used it, your information freeway, cyberspace and email, immediate gratification, urgency and escalation. I just pushed that button and said she could already feel her heart starting to bend. Well, it was almost like passing notes, almost like you were right there, and she felt your words as they coaxed. She felt like you were whispering in her ear. It was just a little bump for her soul, someone who won't make a whole little bump for her soul, yeah, yeah, just a little bump for her soul, someone who make a whole bump for her soul. And then when you called, your voice was thin with concern, so solemn and worried that someone's heart was gonna get burned. Now speaking in tongues now, like you did once before, a veil of concealment, and she wondered what for. You said you were choosing, she said she was going with the flow. Well, somewhere the brakes went on, and this she knows. She felt her heart start to sink a little, but then she knew that she was really safe. she would have gone there with your baby. Somebody would have paid. Just a little balm for her soul. Someone who will make her be whole. A little balm for her soul. Yeah, yeah. Just a little balm for her soul. Someone who will make her be whole. A little balm for her soul. Just a little balm for her soul. Just a little balm for her soul. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. So interesting for me to go from like playing, you know, like Irish jigs to playing Balm for the Soul. It's like a big, but it's all music, right? It's all related. All right, what's next? So when I first started to play the hammer dulcimer, I was really inspired by a man named Doug Birch, and he was living in Boulder, Colorado at the time, and he's a very, very innovative, inspired hammer dulcimer player, and I've been really influenced by his work. So I'm going to actually play one of his pieces for you next. It's called The Ocean of Wisdom. Thank you. Thank you very much. How about some polkas? Why not? I actually wrote these, and they're called the elbow polka, the market polka, and the dulcimer polka. Sure, you're welcome to. They're not going to be like Polish polkas. They're going to be more like Irish polkas, but they still have that umpa, umpa, umpa beat. Thank you. Thank you. We're just going to have a short break, and I'll be back with a second set. Again, I want to draw your attention to the tip jar and also the CD box, and I do have a square so I can take credit cards. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.